Alright, hello and welcome back to chapter 8 of Triangle Strategy. Last episode, we played part 1, which is another conviction, a back-to-back conviction, where we have to choose whether or not we accept Lord Telliore's proposal to join forces of all three houses. We decided unanimously that we should accept the offer, but now I don't know if that's the right decision because he insists on Cernor and Roland to go to his realm. I feel like this might be a trap, but I think it's still a better choice. Even if it's a trap, then it will be a battle that we can win rather than refusing his proposal and make another enemy. Because hopefully, I do hope it will benefit Wolford Domain, but we'll see. Let's get into it. Part 2.
Lord Silvio of Telliore offers the solitary House Wolfort an ally, and a place of protection for Roland. Serenoa accepts his offer, and Silvio puts his plan to ensnare his new allies into motion.
Ensnare? What does it mean, ensnare? Excuse me? Sleep with one eye open. That is not a good title to have. Oh my god, are we falling into a trap? But again, even if it's a trap, I think we could survive this. I just hope that nobody dies because of the trap. Oh! Who are you?
No! Spare me! I beg you!
That's enough, Rufus.
Rufus?
You call these men soldiers, Silvio? They haven't got any spine.
It's a mercenary, Rufus Tyrant. A mercenary known as Hero's Bane, whose only loyalty lies with money. His life's greatest show is cutting confident warriors down to size.
You can take your frustrations out on House Wolfort.
What?
They accepted my gracious offer.
It is a trap?
I would have preferred they hadn't. I hate dirty jobs. I expect double for this one.
And you shall have it.
Oh, you want to take the
You will
bounty?
strike once the banquet is finished. Only Roland need live.
Okay, yeah, but again, we could easily survive this. Awesome. Enemy brings news to turn on after that sheds new light on their situation. Okay, let's see the Whitehome Castle. Booster will proceed with this plan. Is this part of your plan, or the Telliore is acting alone in order to gain the upper hand and offer Roland to
I beg
Gustadolf?
you, sir, give me one more chance. I shall not fail again.
We are already taking measures against House Wolfort. A suitable pawn has showed itself before us.
Oh, are they working together?
Though, perhaps, I should be more wary of my own family than any other.
Huh? What does that mean? Frederica?
Falks is all that remains of the three high houses.
Oh, they are working
Trust
together.
you know what to do, Flora.
Lord Landroy Fox is famed for his bow arm.
He had the pluck to fire at your master during the war. Do you think you can best him?
Without a doubt.
I don't know. Hopefully, I'm starting to doubt my own choices, but the bandits travel interest discuss rumors of a hefty bounty. Oh wow, are you gonna take on Roland?
I don't know what to expect now that Aesfrost's taken over Glenbrook.
Travis.
I heard they put a huge bounty on the prince's head.
Triss.
We could make a killing if we catch him.
Triss is an archer. Travis uses clubs, right?
I always dreamed of kidnapping royalty. But the prince of a crumbling kingdom?
They'd probably kill him if we turn him over.
The reward is tempting, though.
The reward is tempting, though.
Let's continue first, see what we got.
So, Lord Silvio has been in contact with Aesfrost.
Oh no. Okay, but good. It's good that we intercepted.
Whiteholm Castle not long ago. And I received identical reports from several of our spies in Telliore.
There is a reason he is known as an opportunist, in which case he has but one objective.
Securing Prince Roland to use as leverage with Aesfrost.
I was also told that House Telliore has hired a man named Rufus as a bodyguard.
What do you know about this man?
He's a bounty hunter known as Hero's Bane, loyal to none but coin. That said, he's a ruthless fighter. It would be wise not to underestimate him.
To think Lord Silvio would hire such a man.
It means he is serious. We must plan accordingly.
Understood. Gather the others. We have much to discuss.
Okay, it's good that we know the plan. Hopefully, we can at least get their supply.
So Lord Silvio's proposal was all a ruse to ensnare me?
Unfortunately so. He has been in contact with Aesfrost. But he must have surmised that simply bending the knee would not suffice, and thought to use you to curry favor with the
Curry favor.
Using the prince as leverage? Has he no shame?
Our first unanimous vote, and
Anyone?
it's a trap.
Dirty scoundrel played us for fools.
We made the best choice we could. Had we refused, he would have attacked us outright.
Indeed, there are countless soldiers lurking around the premises.
So he came prepared for a refusal. I suppose we can expect as much from the famed opportunist.
My lord, we must strike before he does.
You mean for us to cross blades with Lord Silvio?
We have the upper hand now, knowing what awaits. We must do whatever it takes to survive.
So the war has already begun.
It has. His objective is to capture Prince Roland.
Do we let ourselves get captured?
Once we are in his territory, he will use the surest measure to secure His Highness. In which case...
Does that mean we won't have Roland in the next battle? He's the one who got promoted as well. Oh, it's not going to be a battle. Yes, I like this. I love this. Oh, we might be able to explore and see what we can use as
Welcome,
traps.
Prince Roland. Lord Serenoa. A beautiful banquet, just as I promised. I cannot wait to share a glass of Telliore's finest wine with you.
Likewise, Lord Silvio. We cannot thank you enough for the warm reception.
Please, relax, Your Highness. As Lord of House Telliore, I promise to protect you to my last breath. Thank you.
Keep it together, Roland.
Why not have a glass of wine? I am sure you will find it to your liking.
Is it laced with sleeping potion?
Like nectar from the heavens. I should have expected no less of Telliore.
What is that, Roland? You need to act better.
Please drink your fill. I insist, everyone.
I shall.
Oh, he planned to make us
Never
drunk.
tasted anything quite so delicious.
In honor of the fallen.
Cheers to the glory of the high houses!
We mustn't let our guard down. I should take the chance to learn the lay of the land. Okay, I also want to show you guys the path travel. So in chapter 3, the branching part will converge into the same chapter 4, but apparently I guess this is where the route is split. It's split twice now already. I don't know if the color means anything. Seems like we've been choosing green for the most part. Right. Let me... Oh, a lot of like high ledges. Oh my goodness. I'm fine, I assure you. This is only my 3rd class. Won't you have another, Lord Telliore? Convincing, no? Oh, it's just an act. I heard the Telliore domain was famous for its grapes, but their wine is far sweeter than I ever imagined. Lord Silvio is truly a generous man for sharing the bounty of his land with us. It seems the people are unaware of them. It truly is a beautiful banquet. With joy, trap. Occasions for celebration are few and far between in times like these. I hope you are able to enjoy the banquet, even if only for a moment. Sylvia still all distress. I'm just taking the opportunity to prepare the inevitable battle. Drink it now, of course. That I will. What say you, Silvio? I have prepared only our finest wines for the occasion. Please drink to your heart's content. The night is still young. Pray, relax, and enjoy the banquet. Okay, let's ransack the house. Invigorating spice. I never used those. I guess Piccoletta would be a better unit to use them. More invigorating spice. I see some sparkly. Ooh, 3 iron, hell yes. Oh, yen will be very useful in this. I grew up around Lake Telliore. Looking at it always as a way of setting me at ease. Lake Telliore. I'll speak to you guys later. Ooh, sparklies. Ooh, money. Marvels of Norzelia Volume 5. Good, good, good. Okay, what say you? I can scarcely imagine what you must be feeling right now, Lord Serenoa. The joyous days between you and your betrothed were cut short by the invasion. Lady Frederica must be suffering as well, but together Telliore and Wolford can set things right. It appears he doesn't yet know about Lord Silvio's plot. Thank you. We must do everything in our power to protect those dear to us. I wish I had someone dear to me like you do, my lord. Alas, I am yet a bachelor. I pray that I someday find a woman like Lady Frederica to call my own. You need not worry, a kind soul such as yourself is bound to find a worthy companion in time. To gain something dear is both a blessing and a curse, for you now have something to lose. There are merits to living a bachelor's life. This is definitely a utility. Some say marriage is a beginning and others an end. What say you? I like this one. Thank you, my lord. You are every bit as gracious as everyone says. I take it that means things are going well between you and Lady Frederica? Oh, very well. Indeed there are. The days we have spent together are regrettably few, but she is now a precious member of my family and my party. I must protect House Wolford for her sake as well. I envy you, Lord Serenoa. I hope the day I can say the same comes sooner rather than later. Pray for you, my dude. Pray for you. Ooh. You find none prouder to be a soldier of Telliore than my husband, but he cannot seem to muster a smile tonight of all nights. I prepare him some warm ginger wine. Hopefully it will raise his spirits. And I see some Salt and fish. I heard that the sweet grapes are for eating and the sour grapes are for wine. But why would anyone want to drink sour grapes? Blech. Do they really? Maybe that's what they call what they tell children. Ooh, a lot of sparklies. Marbles on Norzelia, fallen 6. 500 gold. Kitty cat. To think a day would come where one of the high houses turned against another, and under the guise of an alliance, no less. I never thought such thing possible. What are your thoughts on the matter, my lord? Betrayal is naught but another path to our victory. If it comes down to a fight, we must win. As Lord of House Wolford, I have no intention of running from a fight, but I would prefer to do so without needless bloodshed. This is the path House Telliore has chosen to walk. Likewise, we must continue down the one we have chosen. I like the second one. I thought you might say that, but I doubt they will be so merciful toward us. Pray, leave such needless sympathy behind for yourself. Ooh, she doesn't like that. Thank you, Anna. I shall take your words to heart. Ooh, that's gonna hurt us for the next conviction. It may seem in poor taste to refuse wine on such occasion, but Hawk Rider must be ready to take flight at a moment's notice. For House Telliore to have devised such an underhanded plot means they have also fallen on hard times. True, true, very true. Can I walk over there or no? Range Ice Stone. There's a secret path behind. I should return lest Lord Silvio gets suspicious. Telliore's wine truly is superb, but I think you have more than your fill, Roland. Hardly I would have another glass or 4. You have no idea how pleased I am to see you enjoying our domain's wines, but you must be exhausted. Perhaps it is time you retire for the night. I think we shall do just that. This way, Roland. Hours after the banquet.
Prince Roland, are you sure you're not drunk?
Hardly. It was all an act. Convincing, no?
I don't know. I'll give it
let our guard
6 out of 10.
The real battle begins now.
But of course, I expect they will be here soon.
Why are we staying with Roland? We should be staying with Frederica. What is this? Oof. Recommended level 12, which is I think where we're at. Yeah, we're mostly level 12, but we might be able to do some mock battles. Oh, do we have more character story? Izana. Oh, and this guy too. Oh, and some character story. I guess we'll start from character story. Lionel joined Hospital for a shameless bid to fill his covers. Let's finish the story first, and then we'll jump up to. Oh man, we got new units.
Hail and well met, my good fellow. Lionel greets you most heartily.
Ah, Clara spoke of you. Lionel, you say?
The very same, and in a position of privilege for which he is most grateful. A privilege that he would be most happy to share with the consortium, that it might prove to our mutual benefit.
Oh, a fellow man with an eye for profit, I see. What privilege have you brought me today?
A worldly fellow such as yourself has doubtless heard rumors of Hyzante's clandestine research projects, yes?
Indeed I have. developing weapons of devastating power,
Really?
unlocking the secrets of eternal life.
Oh, wow.
What if Lionel were to tell you that Hyzante has in fact created an elixir that offers everlasting
really?
youth?
I would be intrigued, and then I'd ask you how you could possibly know such a thing.
It's a simple matter of logic. Think. Why would Hyzante hide the existence of so wondrous a panacea?
Profit?
I suppose they'd want to keep such power to them and theirs.
Just so. The only thing kings and nobles covet more than salt is life itself. My lord is no exception.
What are you saying?
Are you selling snake
Those
oil?
who serve have procured this miracle drug.
Lionel has found himself welcome within nobility's most inner circles, he is proud to say, and privy to their secret conversations. He also finds himself in possession of a certain medicine, a medicine he would be happy to part with a share of for the right price.
A price I'd be more than willing to pay for such an incredible elixir. Do tell me, what exactly does it do?
What doesn't it do? Its imbiber is blessed with unyielding vigor, unflagging stamina, and unmitigated vitality.
That sounds too good to be true.
Demand has proven so overwhelming that Lionel cannot hope to deliver the goods all on his own. He would be willing to share his profits with the right partner, however.
Oh, he's swindling.
If you've won the noble's trust, then I see no reason to hesitate in helping you take some of their coin. Very well. Let me see the goods.
It's just a pallet. It's probably just a pallet. Oh.
That makes 10, who put their lust for coin before their capacity for reason. This is almost too easy. With a few rumors and a respected name at his disposal, Lionel could sell these gullible fools their own shoes, so they're welcome to help themselves to this purgative. And if one or two of them is remarkably long-lived, then all the better for Lionel.
And are you content to make your fortune on the backs of fools?
Oh. Well done, Anna.
Oh, you? How long have you been there?
Since the morning, on Benedict's orders.
Your overseer is too kind. However, you may return and inform him that Lionel needs no protection. His work to bring fortune to House Wolfort requires the utmost concentration, and the presence of others can prove an unnecessary distraction.
Oh, that's it? There's gotta be more later on. Okay, next we have Piccoletta character story. Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow. The stars are so pretty. They're always so bright, no matter where I go.
You were in a circus, right, Piccoletta?
Yep. We performed in all kinds of places together. The people in the circus were from all over too. There were people from Glenbrook, people from Hyzante. But when the war started, the circus broke up.
What about
The
Aesfrost?
circus master was from Aesfrost, and he said he had to go and fight for his country. Even the poor animals were all taken away. They were like my family.
Piccoletta.
Poor thing.
But I won't give up. I'll help you in this war, and then I'll bring back my circus troupe.
I believe in you, Piccoletta. But to do that, you'll need to build up your strength. And look, it's almost time to eat.
Yay! Let's eat together again today.
Oh, this is a short one, but it's sweet, short and sweet. Okay, now we are unlocking Ezana. I know Ezana from the very first demo, and she's pretty good. A shamaness happens upon a village and uses the power over the weather to bring succor to those suffering from drought. Oh, she is very good. But it's a bit pricey to use. But then again, we have Julio.
The sun's a harsh mistress, ain't she? If she sticks around much longer, my fields are apt to wither from the attention. I'd give my firstborn for a drop of rain.
Oh, you need not to worry, for Ezana is here.
Perhaps what a worse for wear. I'd cry over our lot, but naught but dust would pour from my eyes.
How pitiless, the caprices of nature. What grudge do the heavens bear to make the poor souls who tend the land suffer so? I would be remiss to let such suffering continue. If fate will show you no mercy, then I shall. You begged for even a single drop of rain. I shall give you more. Behold as I flood this desiccated land with nourishment.
Huh? What's that?
He is like Storm from
I
X-Men.
believe she means to pull rain from a cloudless sky.
Ha! I'd have more luck getting milk from a bull.
You must tell me if you do. We're in sore need of a miracle.
A pleasure as always to see you, Lord. You've come just in time. This lass is about to put on a show.
I am called Ezana. Allow me to banish the sun's cruel rays from your domain, that your people may see a measure of succor.
Ezana Klinka, a woman descended from a long line of shamans with the ability to change the weather. She wanders the land in search of people who might need her powers, that she may provide them succor.
Banish the sun? I wasn't aware it was in the habit of taking orders.
Amazing.
Will slap my ass like I was just born. Rain!
Slap my ass like I was just born.
How did... I've never witnessed a miracle like this.
Zana, was it? On behalf of my people, allow me to express to you my deepest gratitude.
There is no need for such formalities. I seek only to alleviate the suffering of the downtrodden in any way I can. If it is not too bold of me to ask, do you have need of a humble shaman within your ranks?
Oh, absolutely.
Tales of House Wolfort's magnanimity have reached even my remote village. It would be an honor to serve you, my lord.
We would welcome you with open arms, and the honor would be entirely ours. Doubtless, we will have occasion to call upon your talents sooner rather than later.
Ezana joined your forces. A shamaness with the weather at her whim, excels at wind and lightning magic, summons rainstorms and tempests to turn the tide of battle. Okay, let's see the one more character that we have unlocked, and then we will see their stats. A single man survived the battle at the Citadel of the Sands, but who is he? Who is he indeed? Oh, isn't he the Sundry Shop guy? Eagle Eye Elder.
Got you right in my sights.
What? 30 years ago, during the Saltiron War, outside the Citadel of the Sands. Lie. Oh wow, so many.
There are too many of them, Minister Archibald.
Archibald.
And flee we must. I'll hold him here, but you lot retreat.
Oh! You're one of the Saintly Seven Minister? A member of the Saintly Seven who decided to join the fight to bring peace to the world. He is a legendary warrior who survived the Saltiron War with only the bow on his back. Archibald Janot.
Minister Archibald!
Oh no. I know you're surrounded, Archibald.
This cannot be how it ends. Amongst that draw breath, my heart yet beats. This place shall not be my grave.
So the cycle of war and chaos begins anew. And once again, I must take up my bow.
Oh, but you joining me instead of Hyzante?
I've been watching you fight from afar, and I like what I see. Almost reminds me of myself in my younger days.
You flatter me.
Still, I doubt you'll emerge victorious. Without me on your side, that is. The name's Archibald. Allow me into your ranks, and you'll see. I can match men half my age, shot for shot.
An elderly man, Sundry. He is the Sundry's merchant who runs the Sundry shop at the Wolfram encampment. He survived the Saltiron War with only the bow on his back and has decided to lend his skills to Serenoa's cause.
I couldn't ask one so elderly to risk his life in battle.
This graybeard survived the Saltiron War with naught but the bow on his back, I'll have you know. And my aim is just as sharp now as it was then. I haven't many years left, lad, and I'd like to spend them fighting for a just
Oh, you're bloodthirsty.
If that is what you wish, then I shall not refuse. We welcome your bow.
Archibald's aptitude, a legendary and intimidating archer, deals more damage to distant targets. His bows increase range. Ooh, you might be useful yet. Okay, let's do the battle. I don't have any strategy yet. It will depend on the map. We are surrounded by our Glenbrook army. Are you for real?
It looks like my special wine put them right to sleep. Seize the prince, and kill the others to the last.
How dare you? Are we gonna be
still moving?
It would seem your wine did not have the intended effect.
Are we gonna be spread throughout the map?
Die to see straight through your plan. Your wine found a new home within our breast pockets.
Oh, we are.
You scheming bastards!
You are. You're the scheming bastard.
Your end, Lord Telliore.
That's my line, you whelp! I leave the rest to you, Rufus.
Oh, you're gonna run to Aesfrost to goose it off.
Finally getting interesting.
Careful, Your Highness. They are after you.
Understood. Let us carve a path out of here and regroup with the others.
I think we are gonna be distributed for the map. Might be a good place to try Archibald. Hello, this is Brad again from the future, narrating Chapter 8, Battle Betrayal Beneath the Telliore Moon. Whoever said that Telliore forces are weak is clearly never fight in this battle before, because I have as much trouble winning this battle as the previous one against the Flora. This map is challenging because most of our units are spread across the map and have to fend off for themselves. And not everyone is Eredor.
Prince Roland and House Wolfort. Must we really draw swords against them?
Stop your cow!
I'm sorry, my friend. Seems I forced you into another uncomfortable situation.
Our decision was made. To arms, everyone!
I must remain calm.
Okay, the first thing that I do is use the quietest with fleet foot that will grant everyone in our party an extra 2 tiles in their movement. We really want to get everyone to safety as fast as possible. And then I use Yen to create a ladder to the house next to him. We will use this house to get Roland and Serenoa to safety, as Roland's death will result in instant game over. Then I have Anna, who has very high mobility, to inflict poison damage twice to the spearman on the top. That's gonna be a threat to Eredor's group. Now you can see that Roland is very much capable to reach the house, but I'm gonna use the first turn to push back one of the enemy away
with you. Did you see that?
Which hopefully will buy us some time. Here the enemy is able to use charge, which is a self-buffing skill, making them hit even harder. And now Hyzante has a very important job to try immobilize Rufus, which is the boss in this battle, who has a very high offensive stat.
Come at me! You can die a hero's death at my hands!
You really want to immobilize Rufus, as he will definitely go after Roland. Buying us 1 turn is really gonna helpful to win this battle.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Here I have Benedict to buff Frederica, as she is a prime target from the archer above, and Frederica's also facing away, which is gonna make the archer hit harder. That's why I buff her with Benedict.
This ain't nothing.
The one hit, even with a buff defense, it already cost her half health.
Whatever
not
it
good.
takes.
Then I have Medina to stand by at the corner so she could throw some pellets when needed, and we will definitely need it. Now you can see how Roland is already half health by getting hit by just 2 units. Then I have Eredor to provoke that spearman, because we really don't want him to hit Frederica again, or else she will for sure die. I move Frederica to a safe tile and inflict Blazing Chain in hope to killing that spearman fast. Then I have Corentin climb up the house and inflict ice damage to the archer, who is weak against ice and the only threat for having our units on the roof, because you can still get hit by archer and magic attack. And that's pretty much gonna be the first turn of the battle.
So it comes to battle.
Okay, I'm still showing the second turn, as it's also still important on the setting up our strategy. Here I have Yen create a spring trap that could throw away the approaching enemy down the cliff. I also use Anna 2 turns to finish off that one spearman, even though he's provoked, but as you can see, there is still more enemies coming. Okay, Roland is in critical health, but thank God he could get on top of the house in this turn, and I use pellets to heal him. Serenoa unfortunately will not be able to climb this turn because he is blocked by Corentin and Roland. Hughette is unable to immobilize Rufus again, but I think that's okay since we already got Roland to safety. Medina, thankfully with her long toss, able to throw pellets up and heal Frederica. Now I use Benedict to buff Erador, as he will be taking most of the damage from that 5 enemies. Unfortunately, I can only target 3 out of 4 enemies, but thank God all 3 of them are provoked. Then I have Frederica to put a flame shield on Erador so he could inflict more damage, even though Erador already have a passive counter. A little bit of extra damage is welcome. Then I have Corentin finish off the archer, making us safe to hide on the roof while I do phase 2 of my plan. Here I'm a little bit worried that Erador will not be surviving the hits, so I use my second quietest to restore his health a little bit. Okay, now that Roland is up on the roof, Rufus starts to move the other way. I'm guessing he's trying to target Medina, but we already moved Medina away, thankfully, so she should be not in danger anytime soon. Then, before climbing up, I have Serenoa to hawk dive one of the enemy and get him to safety. Now I skip to the next turn, and the phase 2 of my plan will commence, where I make a ladder so Yen can come down. My goal is to get him to the opposite side where Medina is and make a ladder there so the rest of our units can come down and then converge back to Roland. So the situation on Erador's group is actually looking pretty good. No one is taking the hits too badly, and we can inflict quite a significant damage towards the opponents. We already killed 1, and we are on our way to kill the rest of the enemies. Oh, you need to be careful when using Frederica, as there are a lot of grassland in the map and it can caught fire and it might damage our units. Roland and Serenoa cannot do anything while on the roof, so I have them use Firestone or Ice Stone when needed. I also have Hughette to blind the enemy, so it's easier for our units to evade enemy attack. I have to say, it's working pretty good. I also sometimes use Crimson to do ice magic, but most of the time they're just gonna do nothing. You can see that some of the enemies are trying to go after Yen, but because Yen has a first start on going down, we shouldn't have to worry too much about him. Okay, I skipped a couple of turns. I'm still trying to get Yen to where Erador is. He is halfway there, but the situation on the cliff is under control. We are down to the last enemy that Frederica just killed, leaving only one archer on the roof. Medina is walking back and forth to ensure everyone is tip-top health. Serenoa, Roland, and Corentin are still safe on the roof. And there are some enemies that are going after Yen, but I think we're pretty good. I do send to head to help Shadow Stitch from the
I
enemy.
surmise that was his intent from the start. At any rate, finding our way out of here comes first.
My turn.
After you clear about half of the enemies, you will get the dialogue that I just get. And I think I'm feeling pretty good. This is definitely much better than the last one, but if you're not careful and you don't strategize properly, it could get pretty hard. I think this is like my 5th try after losing so many times. So I'm moving the arrow groups towards the edge so they could easily climb down once Yen arrive, and I have Anna to go after that one archer. So I skip a couple of turns again, having Yen create a ladder to the cliff. Now Erador, Frederica can start climbing down. I also have Hyzante to start attacking some of the enemies that are going after Yen. It's not gonna be enough, but if she can inflict like Shadow Stitch or Blind, that would be good. Oh, and Rufus, after unable to go after Medina, he goes to the long way around, trying to get to Erador, but of course we already saved Erador with the ladder, and he almost caught up with Anna, but I decided that I'm just gonna risk it and kill that one archer, even though she will be a prime target for Rufus later. But I'm confident she could tank at least one hit. Oh, and the best scenario happened. She actually evades Rufus, which is good. On this turn, I will be able to get everyone down, and at that point we will have Yen create ladder on the house where Hyzante is, not to get our units up, but to remove the ladder on the cliff, preventing Rufus to caught up to us.
I'll show you what I can do.
Now our target is to get Yen back to where Roland is, and we will have the other handle some of the enemies on the ground floor, which should be no problem. Okay, I'm skipping ahead a couple of turns here. Yen is almost there. I just want to show how our other units is actually have been handling all of the enemies pretty well. Now there's only Rufus and 2 healers left. Okay, finally it's Yen's turn.
I'll show you what I can
and
do.
He has enough TP to make 2 ladders, so after his initial turn, I decided to use my last quietus in tandem and give it to Yen so he can climb up and make another ladder from the house, allowing Serenoa, Roland, and Corentin to come down from the roof and start ganging up on Rufus.
Sound. I'll give it my best.
Without the
I can
backup
just get
of
over there.
all the other enemies, it's actually... Rufus is actually not a threat. You just have to
Forward
make sure that your units have at least more than half health so they could tank Rufus' attack. But I think as long as you use follow-up attack, use fire, use magic, and use back attack, you should be able to beat Rufus quickly.
I can
You
tell
probably...
from that great sword that you're the Wolffort whelp.
Indeed. I am Serenoa Wolffort. You must be the one they call Hero's Bane.
You got that right, boy. And your head will be the next I claim.
As I was saying, you probably want to be careful with the healer. There are 2 of them. It will make it harder to kill Rufus if they keep healing them. I handle them by provoking, so they will attack Error instead of healing Rufus.
I fight for peace.
But you can also target them first before going after Rufus.
It's time.
I think it's pretty safe, as Rufus can only attack 1 unit at a time. And you also want to be very careful where you put Roland is. Again, Roland's death will result in an instant game over. So make sure Rufus will not be able to one-hit KO Roland. Oh yeah, don't be afraid to have your units attack Grapevine and such. It's a free experience basically. I think it's better than wasting a turn doing nothing. It's better to destroy some of Telliore's property and get experience from it. And now with the last healers dead, you can have all of your units to focus on Rufus, and he should be down in seconds. And that's how you win this battle on hard mode with no casualty. Hope it helps. And yep, see you soon.
You're finished! Allow me!
You bastard! Damn it! Time to retreat. You whelps haven't seen the last of me! Don't let anyone else kill you before I do!
We did it! Now to find Silvio.
That is brutal. Brutal.
No! How could this happen to me?
I used Gila. Yeah, it was Serenoa, Benedict, and Medina.
This foolishness ends here, Lord Silvio.
Die with honor. Do not sully the repute of the high houses any longer.
And just what good will honor do for me? For anyone?
You fool, Silvio.
You refused to hand over Roland and received nothing. For your honor, you were attacked, isolated, and betrayed. Even if you kill me, nothing will change. Your deaths are inevitable. History will look back and laugh at the fall of House Wolffort, who could not see past their own noses.
Are those your final words?
No, not quite. Now, Rufus!
You
What?
better pay me, Silvio.
Oh.
As long as I live, so shall the high houses. Rest assured of that as you go to your graves.
What are you saying?
One might almost admire his tenacity.
In any case, I am sure we can overcome any difficulties that await us.
Indeed. Glenbrook shall not fall, and neither will House Wolffort.
Oh my god. That was brutal. I feel like that's even more brutal than fight with the Flora. Because my units are all spread out in different places and they have to defend for themselves. But we did it with 3 casualty this time. Oh my god. Hard mode is no joke, you guys. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see more, I'm gonna put a link somewhere to my other series where I play with my friends. And till next time, bye.